Baltimore, Maryland, home to some famous people like home run legend Babe Ruth, Oscar award-winning actress Monique, and even famous poet Edgar Allan Poe was buried in Baltimore. But something that many people don't know is that Baltimore has its own dance called Baltimore Club.
Diamonds on my neck, got Patron in my cup. If you want it, come and get it, shorty. I don't give a f. See, it's Friday night, and I just got paid. I done had a hard week, now it's time to celebrate. Tell the DJ play my
Baltimore club dancing is just a fast-paced dance that goes with the fast-paced music.
You have to have a lot of energy, it's a lot of coordination, and I think depending on the individual, they like add their own personal style to it, their own kind of swag.
Like an uncontrollable movement, you can't stop dancing.
I'm gonna dance my pain away. I got problems. Dance my pain away. I got problems. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Edward Roberts, also known as EJ and Dancing E from the eastern shore of Baltimore, is very popular in the Baltimore dance club scene.
Baltimore club dancing is, we call it rocking off or shaking off. It's a term we use like, there's one club song called Dance My Pain Away. I got problems. That's what mainly people, you go through so much during the week, you all want to go to the club. Oh, I'm gonna go to the club, I'm gonna shake it off. It's not, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna really cure your problems, but it's just something you can do to get your mind away from things.
In 2006, Baltimore club music opened up a new world for EJ. And at age 17, he went to the local club called The Paradox to learn how the Baltimore club dance.
The Paradox is like ground zero in the Baltimore club world. It's like, that's where if you like one of the dancers, no matter what group you in, set you rep, whatever, everybody goes down to the Paradox.
It's open until 5 in the morning, so people come there when all the other clubs close at 2 and get 3 more hours of partying in.
There are many styles of Baltimore club dancing.
You have the SpongeBob, of course, that came out in like '06. You got the Crazy Legs. The Crazy Legs is the main thing. If you can't crazy leg, then you shouldn't be rocking off, because if you can't do that, then it's like, that's like one of the oldest moves there is, and you just spice it up and make it your own. You got the sidekick, the splash, the cherry hill. It's a lot.
Being a full-time student, it's hard to keep up with his schoolwork. And his own dance crew called the TRO Boys, also known as the Rock-Off Boys, as well as all of the new dances that are invented in Baltimore club dancing.
Club dancing, it changes every once in a while. You'll know when it changes if you go to the club and you haven't been in a while. Like, okay, me going to the school up here at the Art Institute, it was like hard because first getting here, I didn't go home a lot. So when I go to the club, I knew that something was changing. Most of the time, just to keep up, I just go on YouTube, because I know some of my friends have YouTube channels where they can put their videos up or them dancing. And I see a move and I'm just like, that looks new. Yeah, I gotta learn that. And then I get to a club and I see everybody's doing it. Me, I can pick up on stuff like that sometimes, but like, you have to stay on your A game if you want to be like the best. So when it changes, you gotta do what you need to do to learn what the new move is so that you won't fall behind.
The TRO Boys are very popular at the Paradox, but they also have time to give back to their community.
We've thrown like 3 parties recently, and our main audience is like high school, because on the shore it's not a lot for them to do. So it's just like, we throw in these parties for them, something for them to do to keep them off the streets.
When asked what advice he would give to the future dancers, he simply replied,
I say just have fun with it and don't worry about who you think is better than you, because if you're striving to be the best, then you're going to practice and do what you got to do to just develop your craft even more. So if you're going to dance, just dance and have fun.
Okay, I'm back up on my grind.